Hi everyone, in this tutorial we're going to take another look at master pages. Now master pages are pages that you set up separately from your main publication. Anything that you put onto a master page will then appear in the remaining pages of your publication. So for example, if you put in a page number, or if you put something in a footer or in a header or a border around your page, etc., and you apply that master page to your publication, then it automatically appears on every page, and that saves you putting it on each individual page and saves a lot of time. So in order to do that, first thing I need you to do is put a number of pages into the publication. So at the moment I just have one page up here, so I'm going to come over to the left hand menu bar, right click on the page and go insert page, and it asks me here number of new pages, and I'm going to say 4. So that's 4 along with the one I have. I now have 5 pages. Now we'll just say that I want a footer, which will be the name of my e-zine, and to appear in the top with a little decorative line underneath it, and in the bottom I want my name and page number. So what we do is, to access the master pages, we come up here to view. So click on view, and then over here on the left it'll be master page. Now you'll know you're on the master page because the color behind here in the background will change. On my one it's yellow, but I believe it can be set up to change to other colors, so don't worry if it's blue or pink or whatever it is. Now, in order to put in the footer or the header, come up here right up onto the header and footer bar and click show footer and header. So automatically now you can see that this little text box has opened on top here telling me that this is the header. So anything I put into that will automatically appear on each page. So I'm just going to put in the name of a magazine. I'm going to call it Fitness Ireland. Okay, now I would like a little line, a green line maybe underneath it, because it is Ireland and that's our colours. So I'll go back to the insert menu and I go to shapes and I choose line. So I want to draw it now underneath the Fitness Ireland. So I hold down the shift key and that'll help me then to keep the line actually straight. So starting here and pull it all the way across. Now that looks a bit heavy for me, so if I highlight the line, and I know it's highlighted because these two little nodes here, this one here, this, and this little circle here, if it wasn't highlighted it would be like that, they wouldn't be there. So I'm just going to click on the line again and highlight it, and I'm coming up here to shape outline, and I'm going to go to weight, and I want to reduce that to 1.5 points, we say, and that looks a little bit better. And then I said I wanted to change color, so let's go to shape outline again, and I wanted green, so I'm just going to go with this rich green here. That's fine for that. So now I come down to the bottom. If I scroll down, you can see that if I hover my cursor over the bottom there and just click once, the footer opens up. So into the footer I'm going to put my name. And I also want to put in a page number. So what you can do, you can either put in the page number here, or you can use the space bar to actually go straight across. That's all I'm doing now. I'm using the space bar, and I know that this little node here is exactly in the center, and that's where I want it to be. Okay, so now I'm just going to go back to my master page, the tab here on top, and say insert page number. Now when it inserts it, it'll only insert it as a hashtag. And when you go back to your main document, that will automatically fill into the correct page, be it 1, 10, 12, whatever it is. Now before I finish that, I want to put another green line in here. So I go up to the insert menu, I go to shape, and I go to line. And once again, this time I'm going to put it above my name, hold down shift and draw it across. Again, the default is a little bit heavy for me, so I'm going to make sure that the line is highlighted. I'm going to come up and change the weight to 1.5 points, makes it a little bit thinner, and then I'm going to change the color to the green I had previously. Now, I'm happy with that master page, so I need to save it. So what I need to do is go back to the tab here on top, click on master page and say close master page. So now you can see that the background has changed color. You're back in your publication. So if I look now at page number 1, you'll see up here it's Fitness Ireland with a little line underneath it, and down on the bottom has my name, the line and the page number. If I skip down to number 3, it has page 3 and 4 and 5 and so on. So that's how to insert a master page. Now, if, for example, you didn't want to use a master page on one particular page, it won't upset the numbering, but you can take it off of, we say, page 3. So all I need to do is come over here to page 3, highlight it, right click, and say master pages. And underneath here, click on none. So what has happened now, as you can see, I'll just bring it up here. Page 1 has my header and footer, so has page 2, but page 3 you can see has nothing at all on it. Page 4 then, back to the header and footer, and it has the number 4. So even though I've taken off the master page from page 3, the numbers have still continued correctly. So that's it on master pages.